Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well, peace and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of the Sword, pushing the Sword in truth and in sincerity. Brother Manat is asking Shalom. Right? Have a few little clips or, pictures of articles to go into or bring out. As a watchman, these are the events that we watch for. The catalyst for the coming of the Lord, basically the catalyst for that day. The most it's like we were given the signs of what is to come before the coming of Yahushua. Don't put it like that, yeah. And we seeing these things happening on a greater scale every day. Everything is so simultaneous, So there's one of the pictures of articles that says China wants its citizens visiting the the United States, to take safety precautions and to be prepared for various unexpected situations. Right? Cool. I'll slide and show you something that they didn't expect. It says new bird flu that infected Texas. Now, this is a state in the United States, right? Texas man has mutated to spread more easily. CDC reveals that 3 pet cats die from virus, and biggest egg producer in US is hit with outbreak. Mutated bird flu infects Texas farm worker, CDC reports. All right. And there's another article talking about the same thing. It says, breaking bird flu. Bird flu has infected a dairy herd in Ohio, meaning what? Cows. Right? In Ohio for the first time, and was detected in additional herds in Kansas, New Mexico, according to the U.S. government, expanding an outbreak in cows that has raised concerns about possible risk to humans. You understand? This is Reuters, so bear with me. I'll pull it up on Reuters. This is the article here. All right. It says bird flu dairy cow outbreak widens in Ohio, Kansas, New Mexico. It says Chicago, April 4th. Bird flu has infected a dairy herd in Ohio for the first time and was detected in additional herds in Kansas and Mexico, according to U.S. government, expanding an outbreak in cows that has raised concerns about possible risk to humans. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, has confirmed infections in herds across 6 states. Since it first reported cases in Texas and Kansas on March 25th, the infected dairy in Ohio received cows on March 8th from Texas Dairy, which later confirmed a detection of bird flu. The Ohio Department of Agriculture said the USDA has said transmission of the disease between cows cannot be ruled out. The initial case in Texas and Kansas appeared to be introduced by wild birds, and the strain of the virus is subsequent cases in New Mexico, Michigan, and Idaho were very similar, according to the USDA. It says migratory birds have spread avian flu around the globe since 2022, infecting poultry and other species in the state of Kansas. All the generic sequencing data that we can come up with is still indicating it is a spillover event from a wild bird exposure, Kansas Animal Health Commissioner Justin Smith said in an interview on Thursday. Bird flu has been found in 3 dairy herds in Kansas, 2 in New Mexico, 7 in Texas, and one each in Ohio, Idaho, and Michigan, according to USA. Right? It says the spread to an increasing number of species and its widening geographic reach have raised risks of humans subsequently of humans being infected. The head of the World Salakir, the head of the World Organization for Animal Health, said on Tuesday. Right. It says Texas officials reported on Monday that a farm worker tested positive and the only symptom was eye inflammation. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention considers the risk of bird flu for humans to be low. Yeah, they're saying that, but what you grasp from it is that it's going to end up to what? To a shortage of food, a shortage of chicken. You understand? And chicken is a main staple in most homes because that is the cheapest, most readily available form of meat. You know what I mean? If it's one meat you show everybody is eat this chicken, or 99% of people that eat this chicken, right? So we know the agenda was always to create a what to create a shortage. I want to say shortage, but shortage is not really the word I'm looking for. Right? They wanted to create a crisis, yeah, more or less, where the food is concerned, in order to bring in full control. Right? Go to First Thessalonians 5:3. It says, I will read from the top. It says, First Thessalonians 5:1. So, okay, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They being who? They being the tutored and the hidden, right? Travail will come upon them as a woman, and they shall not escape. Because the tutored don't really and truly don't give a flying F what going on once they could still have pleasure in this kingdom. Once they could do the things that they lust for, the desires require them to do. That is all they care about. They don't care about not giving in. They care about, hey, I want this, I could get this, this is how I gain it, and that's why I'm doing it. That is how they operate, right? They don't operate from a standpoint of, you know what, I want this, or I may feel for this, but that feeling is off. I'm gonna check myself before I hurt myself. No, they rather act on that emotion or that feeling. Alright? And the scripture say what the day of the Lord so come as a thief in the night, because they don't know when he will come. He gave his elect signs. You understand? We go out there trying to reach the elect, talking about the signs, and we could tell that most people really don't give a fly enough. The scriptures talk about this for the elect and it's for nobody else. And to be honest with you, that is what it really is. You understand? The elect hear the voice behind them. Everybody else hear it and says a nice song and keep on walking. They have not danced. We have pipe, but they have not danced, so to speak. They haven't. So any most like is set to destroy this place because why? As the scripture say, when a place of repentance was yet open unto you, you didn't take it. You warning. Alright. You go to the Apocrypha, the book of Ecclesiasticus 29. So like 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which strokes in the time of destruction. They pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, fire and hail and famine and death. All these things were created for vengeance here. A famine on the land, not just a famine here on the wood, but a lack of bread, and they're going to cause a lot of violent acts. You understand? A lot of heinous acts, in other words. And y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all really not ready. You understand? You're really not ready. At the end of the day, as I always said, all this is the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. You gotta have all in that do style mindset because well, you love it as scripture say, well, he gave them over to a strong delusion that they should perish because they receive not the love of the truth. They all don't want to believe the truth. You understand? You all lead, you all prefer darkness rather than light because your deeds are evil. Right? Go to my final precepts, Precept, sorry. The book of Amos. Amos 5 and 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and was leaned his hand on the wall, and his serpent bit him. And what it's saying is, you will escape the spirits of what vengeance that Yahweh sends. You understand? Because they set out to appease the wrath of him that made them. So once he not pleased, they won't stop. So it's consecutive. It is consecutive. They're attacking all food groups. Oh, you do eat this, we attacking that too. They're attacking where you eat and where you do eat, so you can't run away. What choice do you have? These kind of things. These how these devils operate. You know? These how they operate. We know that. We know that. And we just putting it out there. Cause let the people blinded by what? By the so-called high life of this life. Or the highlights of this life. Which in reality is no real, you know what I mean? That lasts a long time. You know? So yeah, that is just all I wanted to bring out. So hopefully it was edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. You understand? So I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, Bashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well, peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And Brother Manat is saying Shalom.